Sometimes when you're not in your best or you don't have the best people around you, you close yourself more, and that people makes you be more close. So you think that everyone is the enemy, and you start opening up, and you're like, wow, Ons, actually she's an amazing person, and we can play against each other. We compete there, but then we can be friends. And then you realize other people, and you can practice with them. It's not like a competition 24/7.
What I truly believe is like everybody goes through something in this life. And I cannot judge it, you know. If I was doing that, then I would never be friends with Paula. I would never be friends with other people. And tennis is just part of my life. It's not my life, you know.
Dubai is home. Paula's home. Well, mine too, in a way. It's where so many of us end up in the off-season. The training, the heat, the quiet in between. If I had to describe Paula Badosa in 3 words, she's honest, resilient, and strong. But most of all, she's my friend. We talked about mental health, about finding peace in movement, and what happiness really looks like when everything around us keeps changing. It wasn't about tennis or travel or the next goal. It was about being human and remembering that even in the middle of all of it, we can still find moments that feel like home. And somewhere in the calm, I shared something new, something that's about to change my world in the best way. This day with Paula felt like exactly where I was meant to be.
Paulito! That's for me? No way, no.
I missed you so much.
I got a sweaty hug. How are you?
Good, and you? I sorry.
The abs, they look so good. Who cares?
I'm
I give you
prepared.
the drawing. Can I say hi to the team?
No, just to me.
So good.
Look, flowers.
See Arina, see what she gets me.
I get her flowers.
Hey, chica.
How are you? All good? Good, yeah. I didn't see the cousins are here.
I know.
Sorry, how are you? All good?
Amiga, how are you?
You were working out with her, no?
Yes. How are you? Can you see?
Can you see?
Can you see?
I mean, I can barely see there.
Chiquita.
Team,
Danny, my psychologist. and
who's
a little bit
torturing her more?
him.
How are you?
Ah,
Nice to
nice
meet
to
you. How are you? All good?
I smell good, huh?
Mm.
You're looking good.
I should be.
You're not tanning, huh?
No, I'm not.
Está blanquísima. I never saw you
Blanquísima. I love it.
I never saw you like
I love it.
Where's Karim?
Karim is, yeah, they went to the academy to check.
I was asking her.
I'm gonna start doing constructions with them.
Very slow, no?
A bit, yeah, but it's fine. Every good thing takes time, right?
Bravo.
How's
was life?
practice? I'm good, good. How's practice?
Good.
How's the heat?
Now it's okay.
Yeah?
A month ago was worse.
Yeah, no.
Now I'm okay.
So like you practice, like, kind of late you practice now, but he's torturing you?
But I did gym at the beginning. You know I like to do gym first.
Yeah, I know.
Some days we change, but we're doing it like this, and I don't mind. This temperature is okay right now, you know?
Yeah.
Then I do a bit more afternoon, double session. We listen to Ons.
See, yeah. Very good, huh?
I listen to Ons.
Next time, 3 sessions.
Sometimes.
Next time,
No, we don't listen that much to Ons. We don't listen.
Yeah.
Next time, 3 sessions.
I don't want to interrupt, so
No, you never.
please, please, let me see the
Are you playing?
a little bit. You know,
And
I look good, no?
you look good. Yeah. You look good. You know I wasn't expecting it.
I know. She was expecting that I eat burgers all the time.
I was like, because I would be the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Vale. A la bola entra. Perfecte, Paula.
I've never been. They organize it well.
She told me I look good.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting.
Yeah, because are you ready for next year to welcome a new member on tour? A new member on tour?
Is it true?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
He's the father, by the way.
Really? I'm so happy.
Thank you, Chica. Thank you.
I'm gonna be the auntie.
Yes. The official auntie.
Really?
Yes. Don't throw my stomach. I have nothing.
I wonder why you make her for her first, not for me.
Huh?
Because I'm
She's
the
gonna
mother.
make all the effort. You did nothing.
I'm doing effort
You did
from
forcefully.
day one. From day one, she knew. She told me, give me water. I said day one.
You got super emotional, no?
It's
still
hard to
don't know.
believe at the beginning.
We know everything.
We know everything. It's a baby boy.
Really? Name?
We don't know. I mean, we have names, but
How many months?
4.
Already? Yeah. You went fast. You knew it. You know, I asked her the other day, how is Mamacita? She's like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, can you tell me?
But I want to tell you in person. It's not the same.
I'm so happy.
You're gonna babysit, huh?
Please.
Yeah. No.
And you're gonna come back after that?
Yes, I wanna
But
come
you
back.
need you're gonna take some time with the baby, or you're
Yeah, take time and take him with me.
Really? It's gonna be tough, huh?
You have to come to Tunisia now to see the
No,
baby.
100%. You're gonna have it there.
Halas.
You're
Yeah.
gonna deliver there. 4 months. So this is gonna be when?
April.
Oh, we're in Europe.
End of April. Oh, Paul,
Paul,
I'm having a baby next year.
está embarazada. De 4 meses, tío, no sé qué vi. A boy.
Very much embarazada.
And he's the dad. Can you imagine he's the dad?
Yes. Last time I checked it.
Oh, so happy for you.
Thank you.
I told you.
I know.
The honey helps.
Wallah. I think we had to the. I want to see your apartment. I never been there.
Oh, she's not expecting one thing I have there in the apartment.
I don't want to go. I'm scared.
And now finally she's gonna stop breaking my because she will feel very special
Beep.
after this.
No. I know the picture you have of.
Not a surprise.
Beep.
Beep. So yeah, the only one I have there.
Okay.
Every morning I see you with my coffee.
Now I'm gonna bring the baby's photo. So
Yeah.
the 3 of us. That's so good.
Cannot wait for that.
I tried, but I don't like it.
But how are you 4 months and you don't have anything?
I can. There's like a little bit here. You can feel
See, you lost weight.
so much. I told you I wasn't feeling well for like really like bad.
They show you were eating.
Nothing. Eating and throwing, like not eating and throwing up. So yeah.
And you were at home all the time with your parents and everything?
I was home, but I traveled a little bit, but it was tough.
Yeah.
But I needed to get out, otherwise if I stay, it would have been like very difficult, you know? But it's worth it. Anything for my baby boy.
I know. The first time I heard about Ons, and I was like, who is this girl? Was in qualies of US Open that we were playing first round qualies. And they told me, oh, there's this talented girl from Tunis. She won French Open Junior, and I won French Open Junior in that year also. I'm like, okay. And we were playing against each other. I think she doesn't even remember.
No, I do.
You remember that match?
Yeah.
And it was like a crazy tough match. Like
yeah.
third set, I don't remember the score, but third set, super tough. And then after that, we were following each other. We knew each other, but we were both, I think we had a very similar journey. So we struggled a bit to get into the top 100 and be
We
there.
were never like really friends before.
No.
I think we got a bit closer to when you were in 2021. When did you
after
qualify to Guadalajara?
Yeah, same. There.
Yeah, around that time.
Around that time. But before, she can tell you, she used to hate me. I don't know why I'm such a nice.
It's not true. That's not true. No. And it's not. Hate is a strong word.
No.
So I'll change it.
But we were like hello and that's it. You know, we didn't get.
No. We played in Miami.
Yeah.
I had me, if there is a humidity or anything else, I throw up. I cannot drink water and so basically in between two serves I was like throwing up.
In the third set, straight, all straight. In the third set, she started to.
So I wasn't doing it on purpose, you know, and I think Paula thought I was doing it on purpose. So I was throwing up and then going to play, and then I make an ace or win, and she looks at her coach like.
I'm like, she's not. Wasn't she feeling
like,
bad?
is she feeling bad now? I'm like, and then trust me, you're not the first reaction. And I wish I was faking throwing up, but I don't know how you can fake that.
No, I remember that.
And yeah, I mean, after when I spoke to Paula, I was like, why are you being such a beep? And she was like, you know, I've been going through a lot. She had a very like tough personal issues, and obviously she was taking out on whatever it's outside, you know, the game and everything.
Sometimes, what she was saying, sometimes when you're not in your best or you don't have the best people around you, you close yourself more, and that people makes you be more close. So you think that everyone is the enemy, except that person.
Yeah.
And then you realize that that's the person that maybe is your enemy, and you start opening up, and you're like, wow, Ons, actually she's all straight. Actually, she's an amazing person.
Yeah.
And we can play against each other, we compete there, but then we can be friends. And then you realize other people and you can practice with them. It's not like a competition 24/7. And that's a little bit, I think that's why I did that super extreme change.
But not everybody could do that, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a tough thing. For me, like, I can compete against you, and then, like, I can be friends with you, but, you know, in certain, like, I can, like, speak to you and be nice to you. Some people, it's very, I understand, yeah. It's a character.
I think it's a personality.
Yeah, we get it. I mean, most important thing, I won that match, you know, just for the record. Probably the only match I won against Paula. No. But we will not talk about any other matches we played against Paula.
Let's talk about the
No. My head is here. Here, take it.
But that's when I realized, and that's when in 2021, 2020, I don't remember that when we were both going like racing to the top, we realized it was like, wow, this is great. We can share, we can play doubles together, we can play against each other, and nothing happens after.
No.
So we both got it very easily, and I think that's what created the relationship we have now. And for me, I thought you were gonna say something.
No.
For me personally, I having like this kind of things helped me. Like not this pressure, this stress. I already have stress all the time. When I'm training, you want to improve, and then we get frustrated. So when I can go like outside of that, and it's all straight. And having somebody I can talk to, I can like, she's gonna understand me more than anybody. Sometimes I'm like, maybe sometimes I'm like, why Paul says this? It's like, chica, this happens sometimes. So.
And then I go to Paul. Why? Paul, you say that.
And I go to Karim. Karim, come on.
No, I believe. Listen, I don't wanna hold grudge on any other player, even though, you know, some players I get along with, some not. But what I truly believe, right?
Yeah.
What I truly believe is like everybody goes through something in this life. And I cannot judge it, you know. If I was doing that, then I would never be friends with Paula. I would never be friends with other people. And tennis is just part of my life. It's not my life, you know.
Go inside my apartment. Okay. I don't know we're not gonna get fine here. They're maybe too competitive.
I mean, in their defense, no, maybe.
Whoa, Marie, hello. Wow. Look.
Scared me.
So cute.
Okay, I have
Every morning when I drink coffee, I see her next to me.
I'm complaining why it's down, it's to be up.
True. Change it yourself. Feel free. I'm gonna shower. ¿Cuánto lleno? No, tranqui.
I'm gonna take off my shoes.
Marie, Ons.
You're from Philippines? Kumusta ka?
Mabuti. Salamat.
That's my.
She's more fun than me, Mari.
So,
Unfortunately.
Mari, if you know, looking for to change a job, I'm willing.
She's never gonna change.
When she showers, we will talk.
And the kids were like, "We start?"
I want her to rest, and she's like, you know.
Come on, I have 4 months I didn't see you. Oh,
I stay.
what a nice coffee.
Oh, what a nice couch. So many things happened here. But
So
we
many.
will not talk.
Oh.
So this is where you relax and enjoy your time
This is
after practice.
my first apartment. It has a special place in my heart.
Is this the couch where you were injured, stayed in all the time?
This was the couch.
This is a very special couch, by the
Yeah.
way.
It's been through a lot of things.
Because wait, last year or the year before? 2023,
2023.
when you had your back, and you were not playing for a while. I think you told me you stayed here for a couple of months. No?
I stayed here for a couple of months in summer. I remember. And I especially was in this couch all the time because I was with magnetotherapy with my back, and it had to be like 6 hours with that.
Wow.
So I was like the couch, watching TV, watching your matches, supporting you. But I was here for a
That's why I
couple of
was
months.
losing all the time.
You didn't feel my energy from here. So yeah, I spent here, and now again this year.
Yeah, but it's less. It's less.
Well, it has been, at the end, I could say less, but no, in a way, because that time it was okay. I knew I was injured there, and it's gonna be 8 months. But this time, I was like coming back, injured again, another thing, coming back, injured again. So it has been very similar.
I have an interesting question for you. So, I would say the last 2 or 3 years are your best results. Were quarterfinals in US Open, semi-final at the Australian Open, you won a 500. Yeah, before you won the Indian Wells. But like the biggest results were the last 2 or 3 years. Do you agree with me?
I do.
But then it was the terrible injuries that you had was for the past 2 or 3 years, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy, you know.
It's crazy. It's crazy because I think that the moment I was coming back, I think I was a much better player, more mature and more experienced. So I think that's why I was having that result. But then sometimes the injury comes, and especially in my case, we've been talking about this a lot, especially you and me, that sometimes they're emotional, you know, and there's moments or situations, personal ones, that makes
I believe your energies are a lot, like injuries connected a lot to emotional stuff that happened to you. And I've been telling you, like, can you keep the right people around you to be able to feel better? And remember, I have a book that explains a little bit the back, what is connected to the emotional side. And sometimes you agreed with me, sometimes I feel like you were drawn to a certain energy. And I've been trying to convince you, Ken.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of the chats that now we're doing it here, but we chat a lot on this, and I think the energy that I was drawn in these past years wasn't the correct one, but sometimes you don't see it until you see it with perspective. I think in this case, I think the results are also thanks to the amazing team. I think the energy was amazing.
Oh,
but
Paul, you know.
Paul sometimes. No, but in that, I'm very grateful to have them by my side. But also in my personal side, it wasn't the best in this sense. But sometimes you have to go through that. You have to go through that. You have to realize. You have to make mistakes. I'm this kind of person that I need to experience it myself. Even though that my family can say it, my friends can say it, I need to go through it. So that's a little bit what I learned in these years, and I want to a little bit now this upcoming years, maybe last years of my career. I don't know how many years I'm gonna play.
Still young, come on.
I'm still young. I feel old. No, but what I want to do is prioritize myself. I think I never had the chance to do it fully. So, and let's see if the injury is still coming with that. But I'm really in the same mindset as you, that they come a lot from emotions and energy. So yeah.
So you feel more happy now, I feel.
I feel more in peace. We were talking about it before, and I think feeling in peace makes me happier. But for me, the most important is that I never had this, like, I wake up and nothing is happening. Okay. Wow. I just go to practice, nothing happened. No stress
Drama.
from other side, no dramas, and I always was very used to having dramas around me, and that created a lot of stress. So I think that is a big achievement. That yeah, I'm feeling in peace, and I think that's
Try not to attract that energy. We want more
exactly
peaceful one.
more
and,
peaceful people around.
You know, you're honestly one of the players that I love on tour, because you're like very sincere with your emotions. You know, when we speak, it's tough to get anything out of someone. You know, and but we talk. You know, we share a lot of things, and the tour could be very difficult, could be very lonely, and when you lose, it's like it's the end of the world, and then when you win, it's like you're the happiest person. So it's a roller coaster of emotions, and you try to handle it as much as you can, and you know, sometimes.
Yeah, I think we're very similar in that, and that's why we got along so well since the beginning, and also the way we play, you can see it. We're all emotions. Sometimes we were too competitive.
But it's good. I mean,
No, but yeah.
Miami I won, so we stopped there.
But the rest, I won. So
we
the
stopped to
head-to-head.
the, you know, I don't know, head to, what is that? Like I said, like the tour could be very tough. We see like a different side of either. We are lucky. I think we have a good coaches that they're not manipulative, and
That's
they're not
true.
here to take advantage of us. And I guess the women's tour is a bit different than the men's tour. And we are lucky that they're not taking advantage of us.
I think also I 100% agree. I had this in the past, so now I see the difference, and I'm super lucky with Paul in this case, and I've known Isam the same. So I think it's super necessary to have a coach like that, and also that they get it. They get the emotional part. They get that sometimes. They get
It's tough.
they get the part that maybe now it's not the moment to push and to be like that, and maybe it's more to understand. And then they get that there's moments you have to push more, and that's very important for me. For me, a good coach is that, you know, to read the moments, and especially in women's. And there's a topic that we never talk about, but it's also very important, the periods. Yeah. Like you have to manage the loading there, you have to manage maybe the moods or the energy. So it's something that we also work on, and I know that you do it also. So I think, and especially, come on, we spend more time with them than with our family. So at the end, they become family.
I think that helps, because you have the amount of tournaments you play. I don't know, the losses, the wins, and everything around it. Plus that if you have someone that doesn't help you process all of that, it makes the whole tour like hell for us, you know. Like it doesn't allow me to be sane in my mind. So, and I start to feel like now we talk more about mental health, but also more and more players are stopping their season pretty early.
You saw it. I was very surprised this year also.
Like me, Bia, I think Svitolina also, Kasatkina. It was very tough.
So many.
And if it's not the injuries of the physical injuries, it's the mental injuries, I call it.
Exactly.
And for me, I say sometimes it's way easier for me that I get injured, so I cannot walk on the court, than to stop because I'm not feeling well in my brain.
Yeah.
You know, it's a much easier
tough to
decision.
accept. I don't know why we don't do it like, but
I think we know why. You know, there's a lot of things.
Taboo.
You know, it's very tough. The pressure from the sponsors. Yeah. You don't want to disappoint your team. You want to still fight, but you don't know how. And for me, it was the best decision to stop because I wasn't really happy on the court, and I was not feeling, well.
I remember.
And
for me, it's finding also for now that with the years, I'm starting myself to find the balance, sometimes before, and you see sometimes players where like, you have to play this, you have to play that. And when I'm on the tour, I admit that for me it's tough sometimes to find it because you're seeing everyone that's playing that tournament and you're like, okay, I have to go, but maybe I'm not feeling well. So that's a little bit what I'm starting to change or what I want to change for the upcoming years. It's, okay, if there's a tournament, I'm not feeling it, maybe I'm feeling to stay here and train.
You remember the doubles in Berlin? You were asking me like, "Are you?" I was like, "You told me, are you okay?"
Yeah.
I was like, "I want to go home. I want to
I
be on
remember.
vacation." It's like I don't know what I'm doing here.
But you're already there.
I was
well,
so
one more tournament and look what happened.
yeah, I was
Well,
dead.
me injured,
and
but you were mentally.
she was like, "Do you want to?" I was like, "I don't know. You do whatever you want."
I remember before the match, I'm like, are you okay? She's like, no, I want to go home. And we were entering the match. I'm like, chica, let's try to enjoy as much as we can. But yeah, I remember.
It was very
but
tough.
that's why. And why sometimes we're pushing ourselves, because we're used to that. We're used to sometimes to
course.
suffer and
And if you
to just
don't do it, you don't fight enough. And
Exactly.
You're,
You're
and you're
weak.
not good enough. And
you're weak. So that's
and then you need
and it's
therapy.
not like that. Exactly.
You need actual therapy.
So yeah, to find that balance, it's very important. But it's tough sometimes to find it.
Well, definitely saying no is one of the things, especially when you have a lot of commitments and sometimes you don't know who to say no to. And I guess one of the things is important that we learn, and probably will be my advice to the younger generation coming up. Please choose your tournaments. Don't be forced by the
100%.
points and the sponsors and everything goes around. Just do whatever you feel like playing so you can play 100%. If you don't feel like going, just don't go, don't play.
That's my
Have a good time. There's like, after all, we're human beings. I think people forget that we are human beings. We're not robots. We just want to play for us, and it's a sport that we love. We grew up loving, and somehow we ended up like a love and hate relationship with it, you know. So
yeah, for me also,
it's
that's
very
the
important.
perfect advice. I always ask myself this question, like, am I happy? This one I always ask. But then I'm like, what's happiness? Then I'm confused, and then my brain goes like a washing machine. Always, I have this problem. But then I found out, or I'm finding out now, we started this at the beginning, that I'm realizing that happiness is peace. I've never thought in this way about happiness. I thought happiness was like experiencing or going there, doing this, adrenaline and not stopping. And then I realized that wasn't happiness. That was like momentary happiness, like a moment.
Yeah.
But now, like, I wake up and everything is fine. I'm like, I think this is starting to be that, and that's a little bit the question, like, am I happy now? I think I am much more happy now, because for me, that's happiness. Happiness is not after a match.
Yeah.
I think that's dopamine, like, wow, but sometimes I was confusing that, like, to be happy, I need to win because I need to have this feeling again. But now that I didn't have it for a long time, I'm okay.
I don't think you should attach your happiness to something.
Exactly.
So that's,
And I was very
remember we
confused.
had this conversation when we told like, I don't want Karim, like my husband, to make me happy. I want to make my own
I
happiness.
remember.
I want to be in control of that. So if he's in a bad mood, then it's going to affect me, So
Exactly.
for me, I want to be in control of this. And one of the most important things that I learned is that you accept any emotions you have. And actually spoke
And don't
with
judge
Novak
them.
about this, and he's amazing with all these emotions. And he said, like, you're sad, accept it. You're nervous, accept it. You're stressed, accept it. And you're happy, accept it. It's part of your emotions. We're actually human beings, and you need to embrace all of that.
Exactly.
And it's part of life. Yeah.
And that was the thing, I was very confused that I was putting the happiness in external things. And now it's like more in me. But I'm in this process now. And you? What question?
Me, I think it has to do with a lot with the self-esteem and my worth. I feel like when you become someone on the spotlight, you don't realize how much you're worth. And me, my worth was like, I don't want to be like, know that I am that person to become too arrogant, So I would say, like, am I worth it? That's the question that I probably ask myself a lot, and I try to improve and I try to get my self-esteem high to know, like, man, I did this, I did that. And sometimes I don't even realize that I did this thing.
About it.
So much doubt about it. And that's what maybe didn't help me win the biggest tournaments, because
In that moment.
I'm like, do I deserve this? Am I worth it? It's like, it's
crazy.
all about self-esteem. It's all connected, But this break really allowed me to see how much people
See
love
yourself
me,
like,
support me,
From other
And-
eyes.
Yes, and see, like, really accept, and I see when I'm gonna open my academy here, the much love that I got. So that's really
And
was
the
important.
people you inspired.
But that's the thing, I wasn't realizing that a lot.
You were just going and
Not as much
thinking.
as how
you
other
just thought it
people-
was normal. Maybe in a way.
Yeah.
You just
No,
like, the
normalize
good
it.
things you normalize and the bad things you
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did normalize it a lot.
you
So, yeah.
shouldn't. It's crazy.
Thank you, Chica. I think I will let you go take a nap. Let's hug, let's hug.
My baby.
Three, let's hug a three. Thank you so much, really, for your time.
Today wasn't about winning or training or pushing forward. It was about slowing down and realizing that happiness doesn't always come from doing more. Sometimes it's about just being. And that's the thing about happiness, about finding peace. It isn't a place you find once. It's something you keep choosing over and over, even when it's hard. It's in the laughter that surprises you, in the quiet that doesn't feel lonely, in the friendship that reminds you you're not doing this alone. Today wasn't about winning or training or pushing forward. It was about slowing down and realizing that happiness doesn't always come from doing more. Sometimes it's about just being.